Dyke is here talking about dirty rain.
Yeah, so it's not just rain around here. It's been wet, but we're talking about dirty rain, and it's kind of a mystery as to where it's coming from. Take a look at the residue here. So this is falling in parts of Washington and Oregon, and the National Weather Service is looking into it right now. Reports from Spokane to Pendleton. Walla Walla County Emergency Management posted these pictures that you're seeing right there of the residue left behind on cars in the area. And what it's looking like is as actually ash from a volcano in Russia, which spewed an ash plume in late January, and you know that gets
now it's the atmosphere is traveling that dust over our area.
And it takes these teeny tiny particles for a raindrop to cling to anyway. That's how it all gets started, way up there above us, and so sometimes this happens. So it's quite interesting how it all works, but just goes to show you what's happening a half a world away can have an impact on what's going on here. And we've been seeing that really all winter long with what's been on the verge of an El Nino, keeping us quite mild and keeping us actually fairly wet considering. Take a look at all the deep moisture that's moving on in our direction. A lot of it aimed right now at Northern California, but we're getting some of that pushing into Oregon, and so we are not done with the rain yet. We're getting a break right now, but we still have several systems to get through. So we have this first one that's cranking out up the coast now, and then you see these swirls here. We have yet another storm system that's moving in for the weekend, and then one more behind it that's going to move in late Sunday into Monday. It's going to keep the rain going, and it's also going to bring in strong winds from time to time, and we've already seen it back-to-back mornings at the coast, and then this morning and overnight last night, parts of central Oregon and eastern Oregon getting in on some of the winds. Tomorrow, the first half of tomorrow, will be the windiest part of Saturday, and that's going to be because of this next system getting ready to move on in. And you take a look at the colors here, blue indicating the weak wind, but then you get up into the yellows and the reds, moderate to very strong winds, and this is 7:30 tomorrow, and you can see those strong winds developing up along the coast, 50 to 60 mile-an-hour winds there, and we're going to have fairly breezy conditions developing through the Willamette Valley, nothing damaging, but we could certainly see some gusts up near 35. Perhaps even a few isolated gusts up near 40 miles an hour, and then the Cascades, central and eastern Oregon, 50 to 60 plus mile-an-hour gusts for you again early tomorrow, and then it kind of fades out as we go through tomorrow evening. We get into Sunday, and this system moves out. We get ready for this next system to move in. We'll get a break from some of the wind, no break from the rain, and then by Sunday night into early Monday, a very strong low-pressure system approaches, and this one could potentially bring in some damaging wind not only from the coast, but perhaps even into the Willamette Valley. So we're going to keep a close eye on exactly how this scenario pans out. So this would be early Monday morning, in the very early morning hours to perhaps around the lunch hour. We'll keep you posted. Still some uncertainty as to the exact track of this storm system, but something you'll want to keep a close eye on. And then after that, we finally start to dry things out a bit. 55 degrees right now. It is so mild for this time of the year. We topped out in the upper 50s. A break from the rain for now. We'll keep that going for a few more hours. And then after midnight, showers are developing from the south and moving back on in. Tomorrow morning, 7:45. And you can see rain up and down the Willamette Valley, southwest Washington, more rain for the Cascades, central and eastern Oregon, a few scattered showers there, though most of the action will be from the Cascades west. Saturday afternoon, more rain. It's just going to be on and off throughout the day, but at least the winds start to taper off a little bit in the evening. Sunday morning, more rain developing, and it pushes through, and we're going to have showers on and off with perhaps some heavy rain developing as we go into late Sunday afternoon. The Cascades will be getting in on it too, and then we get into Monday, and that's when we can finally get some cooler air to move in with the rain to finish things out for our ski resorts with some high-level snow. So that would certainly help things out. Rain totals, we're looking at another 1 to perhaps even 2 inches by the end of Sunday for the Willamette Valley. Cascades could see even more than that, and then another couple of inches at least for the coast and the coast range. So we still have a lot more to get through. So your headlines, rain on and off for most of the weekend, though Sunday we might be able to find a little more dry time. Windy Saturday and Monday. Winds start to taper off on Sunday. Temperatures stay mild through the weekend, and then watching for mountain snow on Monday, and then we start to dry things out by Tuesday. Coastal forecast 50s. We have gale watches and small craft advisories, downpours and strong winds. I-5 mid-50s with downpours likely, especially early on. Central and east, rain and wind. Cascades, rain and wind there too. And then your 7-day forecast for Portland. Once we get through early next week, it finally starts to quiet down, and we're back to warm temperatures and some sunshine at times too.
Wow, what a difference. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Thank you.